We need to replace that voice with the voice of our professor. We need to trust in what he teaches us. And when we begin to replace those negative voices with, put your arm there, this move is going to work, you start to see your game open up. You start trying new moves. You start to expand in a way that those people who give in to the negative voice don't. They end up in paralysis. Their game never moves forward. 5 years later, you roll with them, they're doing the same moves, and they're not effective anymore. So trust is a huge part. You are not going to reinvent jiu-jitsu on your own. We have hundreds of years of experience here in jiu-jitsu. When they show you something, it's because it works. And if you begin to trust them, your journey will go so much faster. And it took me about 12 years to learn that. So I hope today you don't waste another 6 or 7 years and you listen to me. So the second part of that is affiliation. And all of you have already done that, all of you wearing your Baja shield. Because by finding this place, you have set yourself up for success. As some of you know, I had trained about 12 years prior to coming here. I tried out a bunch of gyms here in Orange County because I moved. And headquarters was really far for me. I lived in Huntington Beach. I finally made it here after trying maybe 5 or 6 gyms. I took the first class and I went downstairs and I signed up immediately. Why was that? Well, first, the friendliness in here. Everybody was a kind partner, no one was trying to kill me. And that can't be said for every other gym. But the most important thing was the organization. The way the class was organized. Warm up, standing technique, ground technique, specific training, sparring. The way the curriculum was organized. 16 weeks, you're going to learn a move from each position. So in a year, you will have a well-rounded game. And then the competition organization, the way that they have competition classes, competition camps. All those trophies downstairs, they're not an accident. It's because of the organization that Master Carlos, that Professor Marcio, Professor Marco, Professor Furao, all the hard work they do is what makes this great and goes on behind the scenes and sets you up for success. So I don't want them to think I didn't see that, because I know late at night you're Skyping to Brazil, talking about how to teach a move and putting together the curriculum for the instructors, the ICP. They do so much to make this place great, and so through your affiliation you will become good. So finally, marshmallows. In the 1970s, Stanford did a study with 4-year-olds. They took them individually and placed them in a room with one marshmallow on the table. They told them, I'll be back in 15 minutes. If you do not eat that marshmallow, I will bring a second marshmallow for you. However, if you eat that marshmallow, there's no second marshmallow. So, being that it's the human condition, some people were able to wait and some weren't. The study didn't end there. They went on for 15 years and followed those marshmallow eaters and non-marshmallow eaters. And what they came to see is the people who waited, who were able to wait for 15 minutes, had a measurably better life. They had 200 points higher on their SAT scores, lower body mass index, better behaviors at school, less trouble with the juvenile justice system. So what does that have to do with jiu-jitsu? Well, jiu-jitsu is a test of your frustration tolerance. Can you put up with all the trials and tribulations that are going to happen here? No journey is going to be easy. But if you're able to weather the storm and see the 2 marshmallows at the end of the tunnel, you will one day make it here. So I will wrap it up now, because like I said, I'm long-winded. And if you remember anything from my speech, it's going to be trust, affiliation, and marshmallows. Thank you.